What's up, y'all? It's Mac, and I am kicking it with JD Visuals.
Alright, hey Mac. First off, I want to say I appreciate you coming through. You're officially my first female artist part of this show. You know what I'm saying? So,
of course.
big shout out to you.
You gotta show love to Philly, period. You gotta support each other, so.
You already know.
I'm here.
We're going to jump right into it. So first, for the people that don't know, tell them how'd you get your name Mac? How you come up with that? Is that like your actual name or nickname?
Well, like my full name is Mecca. Of course, you can like see it from my social media, but it's like growing up, my mom, like my parents, they would just be like Mac, like, and my friends would just call me Mac for short in case like people just wasn't like Mecca. So I was just like, oh well, Mac for short is short, easy. Everybody could say it. It's not hard to say it, so I just made it my artist name.
Short and sweet, right?
Yeah, you know, like me. It's like no.
So where you from?
I'm from Germantown, from Wayne Ave. You know, Wayne and Seymour. That's where I come from.
So tell them what it was like growing up around Germantown.
Well, okay, so we live like a lot of places, like, and I remember I stayed over my grandma's house. So she always lived in Germantown, but she used to live like back Brickyard. And I used to, when I was younger, I was always back there. And then she moved to Fern Hill Park, which is kind of like next to, not far from Wayne Ave. It's like down the bottom. Me and my friends, like all my friends was down there. Like when my parents had moved to Northeast, it was like I did not want to be down there at all. Like every chance that I got, I went right back up Germantown because that was where it was at. Like me and my friends, we used to just play little games like man hunt and all that shit. That was when we was younger though, so it really used to be fun. Like I miss those days. But growing up down there, it was my dad. He didn't used to really let me go to the Park Hollow like that because it used to be like a lot of shit that was going on down there. So like it was certain parts of Germantown my dad wouldn't let me go to at the time because I was too young. But that's really my hometown, like period. I'm always down there even up to this day.
So how did you get into making music?
So my dad, he used to manage my cousin. His name was by the name of Spinach. He from Wayne Ave. Like if you from the Ave, then you already know who that is. My dad used to always record with him down the basement, and I really used to just play with it. Like when they used to be down there, I used to go down there and I used to play on a microphone and shit like I knew how to rap. I used to be playing, saying anything, but then it's like I really used to just be like, yo, I'm alright, cause I know I can rap, like I really can rhyme. Like I was just like I can rhyme, so I can rap. So I used to just have my little notebook that I used to write in all the time, and I used to write little raps in there. And then like my dad, he heard me one day when I was down there playing around with him. Like he was playing around with me with the music and stuff. So like I feel like a lot of my inspiration came from my dad and my cousin, like before he passed away and stuff. And it's like I knew that it was my passion because I could never get away from it. I've been doing this shit since I was 14, 15. So
how long you been taking it serious?
Taking it serious, it's been 2 years now. That was when I really started taking it serious. At first I was playing too much. Like my dad was all in for it, but it's like he used to tell me all the time like I could want it for you, but you gotta want it for yourself. Right. And I was like still in a young mindset, like just wanted to be around. Like I was real active, like I was doing gymnastics, cheerleading, dance. Like I liked music, but I wasn't really for taking it serious. And I actually wasn't that confident either, because I remember one day I cried to my dad. He was like, I don't understand like how you say you want to do music and you're not taking it serious. And I'm like, because I'm never going to get nowhere. If I'm not going to get nowhere, like why would I do it? And my dad was like, that's not true. Like, first of all, you shouldn't even think like that. And he was like, and either way, like, if you're not going to get somewhere or not, you still going to do stuff that you love. So, and then as soon as I got to my sophomore year of college, my friends, they found me. Like, they found me on SoundCloud and all that. Like, I didn't tell nobody I did music, and they found me. And then they kind of gave me the encouragement, like, yo, why you stop doing that shit? Like, keep doing it. Less than a year, next thing you know, Diamond Kuts picked me up. So I'm glad I did start taking it serious, because it's really something I love doing.
Yeah, that's dope. So talk more about like your relationship with DJ Diamond Kuts. Like, how did y'all meet?
Okay, so it was this concert at the time. It was called Philly versus Everybody, and I had entered it. And I remember DJ RL. He was like in control of it. Him and somebody else. And one day he put up my video, just from him putting up a clip of my video. It wasn't even my song, but it was a feature I did. He put up a clip one day. He called me while I was at school. He was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, like, you're getting a lot of feedback from that video I put up, and you like people fuck with you." And he was like, "And Diamond Kuts, like, she reached out to me. She wanted to know who you was, so I'm just giving you the heads up, like, she gonna reach out to you." So I was like, okay. As soon as I got off the phone with him, she wrote me like, "Yo, I was hype as shit. I really was." And like just within a couple of days, I went and I met with her and DJ Buzzworthy, which is her husband. I went and met with them, and we had to sit down. And ever since, I've been rocking with them, and they've been rocking with me. And it's like they like my family now. So
that's dope. Shout out
she
DJ
like
Diamond
my big
Kuts.
sister. I love her. Shout out to Diamond Kuts. You already know I love you, sis.
So who's you listening to before you was rapping? Favorite rappers coming up, or singers, or whatever?
Everybody know. I already know who, as soon as I say this name, like when people see this, they're gonna be like, but I love Drake. Like I grew from when he first came out. I'm talking about since Replacement Girl. Like I've been listening to this man, like, and as time started to go on, I started really like being attracted to G Herbo music, because like I noticed that I like people that talk about real life stuff and things that they've been through. Like I just like to listen to real, like, so I really grew up like loving Drake, listening to him. Like he was really always my inspiration, him, period. But over time, like more rappers that started coming out, I started getting more like inspiration from them.
So who would you love to collab with, like out of anybody? Probably Drake.
Of course I would love to collab with Drake. But I would really want to collab with G Herbo though. Like I really fuck with him. Like I really fuck with him. Like I fuck with his music. I fuck with the kind of person he is from what I see, and like his mindset and stuff. I would love to collab with him. Like it's a lot of artists. It's not even just him. Like I'm just not gonna name everybody, but it's definitely a lot of other artists that I'm looking forward to collabing with when I finally elevate.
So what's your favorite song you recorded?
I gotta say the Don.
Don?
Yeah, it was like, it's the baby beat, but it's kind of like a switch up. And that was kind of like the song that really like caught everybody's attention.
You feel like that song got you lit?
Yeah, I feel like that song got me lit for sure. And it was being played on the radio and stuff, and that shit just popping like it's lit. I was just talking my shit in there, so that's definitely, I feel like that's my favorite.
What was your reaction when you first heard it on the radio, or somebody called you like, "Yo, your shit on the radio"? Like, how was you feeling?
The first time I got played on the radio was a year ago. That was like a little bit after I had that meeting with Diamond Kuts and them, and I had recorded a freestyle to Nice and Slow, and I remember it was during Ramadan, so like I couldn't listen to the radio or anything, and like people was calling me like, "Yo, you on the radio?" And I was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" I cried. Like I cried because I was so happy. Like I'm like, damn, I'm on the radio. But then I was always getting played on the radio, and I never caught myself. I literally just caught myself on the radio for the first time this year.
That's tough.
Yeah.
So do you write your rhymes, or you freestyle? You just go in there, punch in, or?
I write. I definitely write, but it's funny because my friends be telling me, and I feel like I really could like freestyle, because it be times where we just be playing around. Like sometimes we be fried. We be playing around, listening to beats, and I just be saying stuff. But it really be like, oh shit. I really think that I could freestyle, but I'm more so write though. Like I like being around vibes and just getting in the zone and having something to focus on and write about.
I feel that. So, do you mind if you spit your favorite verse?
Let me see. I be talking heavy.
Go ahead, pop your shit.
I think I'm gonna have to do it. Hold on, y'all, give me a minute. Alright, I got y'all. Sweet little bitches is silly. You trust my drip, then you gon' have to kill me. Got niggas looking like, really? But if you knew, then you feel me. I cannot wait for the day that I run up a bag and I'm talking about millies. Got my nigga trippy, throw that shit back like I'm popping a willy. Tell niggas leave me alone, no I don't wanna take pics. Just if I went other ways, I could be taking your bitch. No you can't get on my ride, I'm telling them niggas to dip in the lift. If it ain't going my way, I swear that I'm shutting it down from the rip. Stay on your toes, got it. Know a few bitches that tried it. Know a few bitches one-sided. Told a few bitches to line it. If it ain't making no sense, I don't want the deal, I just override it. If I don't read, I won't sign it. Put that shit right in my pocket. Think about getting the frame with my name, yeah, bitch, you know I'ma hang it. If the wrong people get hold of my number, yeah, bitch, you know I'ma change it. Do what I want cause I'm shameless. Bitches act dumb like they brainless. Keep it in mind if I'm shooting my shot, then the bitch is on point when I aim it. How you too cool and the same time you hot? Do what I do when I get to the guap. Always on point, yeah, I know about the drop. Can up the cash and I pull out the lot. I done met too many slums. Most of these bitches is snots. Realest bitches that you will ever run into, don't ever compare to a thought.
How long did it take you to write that verse?
That shit was
quick. It was like,
yeah, it was like, yo, when I feel the beat, like if I listen to a beat and I fuck with it, I'm gonna run right through it, period. And it was crazy because I was slacking before I went to the studio. I had nothing recorded, and I'm like, yo, let me just like write up a quick freestyle real quick. And I'm like shook popping right now, so I'm about to do that joint. I went in there and recorded that joint. Everybody was like, hold the fuck up. They're like, when did you? I'm like, yo, I wrote this right before we got in. Like right before I walked in the studio, I just wrote it.
So make sure y'all go follow her SoundCloud,
Yeah.
Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Let them know your ad name and all that.
My ad name on all social media is Mecca C. It's MECCAAC, but y'all already know I go by Mec. So make sure y'all do that. Pretty gang, litty gang in the fucking building. You already know how we come every single time. Let's get it.